so let's get into our first formal example of multiplying the complex numbers. Okay, so what we've learned earlier, that was just the introduction, the introductory idea of how you can multiply, and that's like the basic concept. So now here, let's apply that basic concept into some real examples here. So in my first example here, for my first part of the example, let's say I have 5 minus 11i, okay, and times 7 plus 4i. Okay, so once again, FOIL is the only key. FOIL is the key. So now, how do I FOIL? First, right? First, last. First outside, inside, and last. Right? So, first terms, 5 times 7 is a 35. Everybody with me? Okay. For the outside terms, 5 times 4i. See, positive 5 times plus 4i. So it's going to be plus 20i. Am I right? Okay. Now for the inside terms, minus 11i times 7. So I have minus 77i. Once again, count signs with the numbers. Okay. And then last term, now minus 11i times 4i. Right? Minus 11i times 4i. So we have minus 44. What is it? I squared. Okay. So now what do we remember? I squared equals what? Negative 1, right? So what can I do with that? The I squared here, I can substitute that for, I can substitute negative 1 for the whole y squared. So my problem reduces down to 35 plus 20i minus 77i, but plus 44, because see, I squared is negative 1, and negative 1 times a negative 44 is a plus 44. So now, what remains? Combine like terms. So I have 35 plus 44. That would give me a 79, right? And then 20i minus 70i, okay? And that would give me just a minus 57i. Okay? And that's how I'm done multiplying my two complex numbers. Okay? So let's look at another complex multiplication here. So how about let's try to look at just somehow a simpler one, something that's relatively simple, smaller number. So 2 plus 6i, okay, and times with 12 minus 4i. Okay. So once again, to get comfortable with this, or how about just 12 plus 4i? Okay. Now, so once again, what is the key here? FOIL. FOIL is the key, right? First, outside, inside, and last. So what I do, first terms, 2 times 12, 24, right? For the outside terms, 2, positive 2 times positive 4i is a plus 8i, okay? Now for the inside terms, 6 times 32, 6i, positive 6i times 12, right, is a plus 72i. Okay? And then last term, 6i, positive 6i times plus 4i is going to be a plus 24i squared. Okay? So, what do we see here? And remember, I squared equals, okay, I squared equals negative 1. It's always there, right? So I squared equals negative 1. So now I can substitute negative 1 for I squared here. So my problem would reduce to 24 plus 8i plus 72i minus 24. Okay? And so now at this point here, combine like terms, right? Combining the like terms, I'm going to have 24 with the 24 cancels, right? And then 8i plus 8i plus 72i is an 80i. That is my final answer.